Hi everyone, welcome back to the Las Vegas Urban League WIC Culture Club podcast. I'm Natasha Leasing, the Las Vegas Urban League Program Nutritionist.
And I'm Samaji Bruce, IBCOC, and the Las Vegas Urban League Breastfeeding and Breastfeeding Peer Counselor Program Coordinator.
In this month of May, we celebrate Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to every mom out there. Yeah. Today we want to talk a bit about empowering mothers and expecting mothers. There are many ways we can support mothers and expecting mothers. For example, programs like WIC. Here at Las Vegas Urban League WIC, we provide nutrition education, breastfeeding education and support, family planning, referrals to doctors, dentists, and etc.
Right. Here at the Las Vegas Urban League WIC, we do provide all of these that you mentioned. Can you tell us a little bit more about how WIC supports mothers?
Yes, of course. So one way we support mothers is with nutrition education. We also provide tailored food packages based off on USDA recommendations and by encouraging and giving them education to consume from the 5 food groups as well for a well-rounded diet.
Nice.
However, we also keep in mind the restrictions in regards to their personal or religious beliefs, as well as the dietary restrictions. Women's nutritional needs, especially during key life stages like pregnancy and breastfeeding, are crucial for both maternal and infant health. For mothers, adequate nutrition is not only about meeting their own needs, but also for supporting the growth and development of babies. During pregnancy, a woman's nutritional requirements increases significantly.
Yes, it does.
Yep, from the essential nutrients to the 5 food groups.
Could you give us some examples of what a well-rounded diet would look like for moms and expecting moms?
For expecting moms, generally during the first trimester, it would be recommended 2 cups of fruit, 2.5 cups of vegetables, 6 ounces of grains, 5.5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy. During the second and third trimester, it increases a little bit to 2 cups of fruit, 3 cups of vegetables, 8 ounces of grains, 6.5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy.
Okay.
Right, but now for breastfeeding moms, the diet may also look a little different depending if they're exclusively breastfeeding or partially breastfeeding.
Right.
So for exclusively breastfeeding moms, it is recommended 2 cups of fruits, 3 cups of vegetables, 8 ounces of grains, 6.5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy, similar to the expecting mother in her second and third trimester.
That's right.
For partially breastfeeding mothers, it is recommended 2 cups of fruits, 2.5 cups of vegetables, 6 ounces of grains, 5.5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy, also similar to the expecting mother in her first trimester.
Awesome. How about the essential nutrients that you mentioned about earlier?
Okay. Oh yeah. So essential nutrients like folic acid, iron, calcium, and vitamin D become more critical during this time to support the development of the baby's brain, bones, and overall growth. So folic acid helps prevent neural tube defects. Iron supports and increases blood volume. And a fun fact, vitamin C can also help increase iron absorption. So if you consume more foods with vitamin C and iron, then you'll absorb more iron.
Hey.
Right? And then calcium aids in bone development, and vitamin D helps with promoting that calcium absorption.
Awesome. That's so cool. Great information, Natasha. WIC is such an essential asset for the community, right?
Definitely.
So May 2024 is also Maternal Mental Health Month. In many countries, as many as 1 in 5 new mothers experience some type of perinatal mood and anxiety disorder, PMD. These illnesses frequently go unnoticed and untreated, often with the tragic and long-term consequences to mothers, children, and partners alike. World Maternal Mental Health Day draws attention to essential mental health concerns for mothers and families. Life changes around pregnancy makes women more vulnerable to mental illness. The negative cycle of poverty and mental illness impact on a woman's ability to function and thrive. This may also directly affect her fetus or child with long-lasting physical, cognitive, and emotional outcomes. Mental health care provides the necessary support to empower women to identify resources and personal capabilities. These can enhance their resilience to difficult life circumstances and support them to nurture their children optimally. Caring for mothers is a positive intervention for long-term social development. Now we know that breast and chest feeding is known to cause the release of hormones to help lower our risk of experiencing postpartum, but sometimes for some people breast and chest feeding just isn't enough. Awareness is important because no one is immune. Postpartum.net shares women of every cultural, age, income level, race can develop perinatal mood and anxiety disorders. Symptoms can appear anytime during pregnancy and the first 12 months after childbirth. There are effective and well-researched treatment options available to help women recover.
Okay. How many women can experience this?
Oh, worldwide. As many as 1 in 5 women experience some type of perinatal mood and anxiety disorder. Statistics vary by country, but this is a worldwide concern. PMAD includes postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, postpartum obsessive compulsive disorder, postpartum bipolar, and postpartum psychosis.
Oh, wow. Incredible. That's a lot of information. It's shocking to know that so many people can experience this. Sometimes you can't even tell that someone's going through this.
That's absolutely right, Natasha. Some women hide their symptoms, and there are estimates that 7 in 10 women hide or downplay their symptoms. Without understanding, support, and treatment, these mental illnesses have a devastating impact on the women affected and on their partners and families. Perinatal mood disorders affect the entire family.
Oh, wow.
Many people don't realize that about 1 in 10 dads develop depression during this time as well.
Oh, really?
An integrated approach to family mental health allows both parents to move beyond the postpartum period as a thriving family unit.
Okay. Is there any organizations that help support postpartum?
Yeah, there is. There are programs around the world that provide support for us here. Here in the United States. We have Postpartum Support International, PSI. PSI's mission is to promote awareness, prevention, and treatment of mental illnesses, issues related to childbearing in every country worldwide. Postpartum Support International was founded in 1987 by a Jan Honigman in Santa Barbara, California. The purpose of the organization is to increase awareness among public and professional communities about the emotional challenges that women experience during pregnancy and postpartum.
Oh, that's good.
PSI's vision is that every woman and family worldwide will have access to information, social support, and informed professional care to deal with mental health issues related to childbearing. PSI promotes the vision through advocacy and collaboration, and by educating and training the professional community and the public. PSI has a helpline that provides basic information, support, and resources. 1-800-944-4776. Press 1 for Espanol, Spanish, and number 2 you can press for the English. You can also text in English by texting 1-800-944-4773, or we can text in Spanish by texting 1-971-203-7773. Now, Postpartum Support International is not a crisis hotline and does not handle emergencies. People in crisis should call their physicians, their local emergency number, or one of the national emergency hotlines for emergency information. Those would be the National Crisis Text Line. Text HOME, HOME, to 741-741. Again, that's text HOME, HOME, to 741-741 from anywhere in the United States, anytime, about any type of crisis. And the other is the National Suicide Prevention Hotline and the website. You would dial 988 or visit Suicide Prevention Lifeline.com. Sorry, you couldn't see it. One could call for themselves or for someone they care about. It's free and confidential. It's a network of more than 140 crisis centers nationwide, and it's available 24/7.
Awesome.
Visiting postpartum.net could also lead families to PSI support services for help specifically for moms, dads, partners, and families, queer and trans parents, military families, postpartum psychosis, loss and grief, adoptive and birth mothers, and intensive treatments in the USA. If you are a WIC participant and are in need of these services, we can give you a referral for this program directly to your profile.
Wow, that was a lot of good information. Thank you so much, eh? Well, that was all we have for today. Thank you all for joining us in the Las Vegas Urban League WIC Culture Club podcast today. We hope to you continue to join us every month.
Till we meet again, stay healthy and safe out there.
Bye.